when I think about sort of our own situation and sort of early stages of my career as a leader, not knowing this about myself, of course, at the time. Only we had this when we were starting out. But again, just the impact that it had on the staff's confidence in themselves, right?
Yeah.
Because, as much as I would think that I was giving absolutely clear direction, the more detail they wanted from me, and I had to shift into a different part of my brain, and then they would think I was getting frustrated with them, and they'd go away without asking enough questions, and what they'd bring back me wasn't what I wanted. And so there's all kinds of pieces in here which just cause a lot of distress in the organization. The leaders are frustrated, the employees are frustrated, but it really does, the consequences though go beyond just that confusion, right? Where we see missed deadlines, as Anne talked about, this redundant work where people are doing things where they shouldn't have been, or I've seen this where leaders have the same conversation with multiple people and everyone walks away thinking they've been tasked with something, and then everybody's going off and doing it, and then they start realizing that they're all working on the same thing but just in a different way. And so that general sense of disorganization, and it really does affect the team's ability to deliver results effectively, or what we've seen where people have to put in really, really long hours in order to deliver against the expectations of this chaotic leader, right? And team members can find themselves constantly adjusting to these new directives, unable to complete tasks, which for certain brain styles is extremely distressing, or pursuing, sort of long-term goals. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, are we going in that direction or that direction? So again, all of this has that fundamental impact on the productivity of the organization, but really diminishes that sense of achievement. That I go back to confidence, right? Is like that inner confidence that we're always trying to build in our people. It's so hard for them to gain that with this chaotic leadership